Michael Cochran here with BentOak Capital to provide a brief market update for June 2024. Please watch till the end for an important disclosure statement. April showers brought May flowers as markets placed greater importance on economic growth and corporate profits than the higher for longer interest rate messages from the Federal Reserve. As a result, the S&P 500 finished May higher than it did at the end of March. With summer and travel plans coming up for many people, we wanted to briefly highlight a few key topics we're keeping an eye on in the months ahead. First, based on history, stocks tend to do just fine between Memorial Day and Labor Day, with the S&P 500 rising 1.8% on average between the holidays, with gains about 70% of the time. Also, consider stocks tend to do better the rest of the year when they rise in May, with the average mid-single-digit returns approximately 2/3 of the time in the June through December timeframe. Looking at the U.S. economy, slower growth in the first quarter is expected to be followed with a slight pickup in the second quarter. Consumer spending did slow some in April as inflation remains elevated and may slow further now that excess savings from the pandemic have generally been spent. However, business investment, particularly on the artificial intelligence front, is helping pick up some of that slack. The Fed's preferred inflation measure held steady in April at 2.8% annually, with an outlook for it to likely come down further over the remainder of the year as the economy slows and higher interest rates continue to impact big-ticket purchases. Second, corporate America has done its part in keeping the stock market well supported with continued strength in earnings. Looking forward, guidance was mostly upbeat, with increased efficiency and productivity remaining in focus. Third, political uncertainty has ratcheted higher with recent headlines for the candidates. The potential market impact of the election is extremely difficult to predict, but we do know the differentiation between the two candidates is widest on a handful of topics, including foreign policy, immigration, regulation, taxes, and trade. History shows that volatility in the stock market tends to pick up in the early fall before settling after the results. That being said, the economy is usually the deciding factor, so we remain focused on inflation, employment, and consumer confidence as that time progresses. Lastly, global headlines continue to be top of mind. The possibility of China's military aggressions towards Taiwan remains perhaps the biggest potential geopolitical shock to the economy, given Taiwan's strategic importance to global semiconductor production. You also cannot dismiss potential oil shocks as elevated tensions remain in the Middle East. At this point, these risks seem manageable for the diversified global economy and financial markets. Be sure to keep an eye out for new reels on our Facebook page and new blog posts on our website. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel to get notifications when new videos are released. We continue our commitment to providing personalized service to you and your family. If you feel we may help you or someone you know with financial planning questions or advice on portfolio management, please feel free to reach out to us. Thanks.